Determine the general solution of the differential equation cos x dy dx plus y sin x is equal to e to the 2x cos squared x, giving your answer in the form y equals f of x. We'll worry about the second part later. When we look at this equation here, it's not quite in the right form for a first order equation. We want dy dx plus py equals q. So we're going to start by dividing through by cos x. So if we do that, we get dy dx plus y tan x is equal to e to the 2x cos x. The cos x dividing over here will get rid of the squared. Now, if we look for an integrating factor for the left-hand side, that's going to be e to the integral of tan x dx. Now think about the integral of tan x dx. It's the integral of sin x over cos x dx, which you could write as the negative of negative sin x over cos x dx. And then we have a situation where the top is the differential of the bottom. So it's negative ln cos x, which is ln cos x to the negative 1 using a log law, which is log sec x. So this one here is e to the ln sec x, and because we know the exponential and the natural log are inverse functions, that means it's just sec x. So we're going to multiply the whole of the equation here through by sec x. So we get sec x dy dx plus y sec x tan x is equal to e to the 2x. Remember, sec x is 1 over cos x, and that's where this cos x would disappear. Now, this side, when we integrate it, becomes y sec x. So that must be equal to the integral of e to the 2x dx, and therefore y sec x would be half e to the 2x plus a constant, and then multiply both sides by cos x, and we get y is equal to a half e to the 2x plus a constant multiplied by cos x. Now, let's go back and look at what the question said for the second part. It says, given y is 3 when x is 0, determine the smallest positive value of x for which y is equal to 0. So the x equals 0, y equals 3 must help us work out the constant here. So we have x is 0, y is 3. Substitute those in. 3 is going to be a half plus c times the cosine of 0, which is 1. And for that to work, c has to be equal to 2.5, so 5 over 2. So we now have that y is equal to a half e to the 2x plus 5 over 2 times cos x. Now, for y to be equal to 0, that would mean that either this bracket is 0 And that's not actually possible because we know that e to the 2x is always positive. So a half e to the 2x plus 5 over 2 must always be positive. And therefore, cos x must be equal to 0, and x is equal to pi by 2 is the first positive value of x for which cos x is 0.